Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I want to talk about Married to Medicine because we are getting into a sneak peek before we get to part 2 of the reunion. All right. There was a sneak peek that was dropped that was about Miss Quad and Miss Sweet Tea. So they're pretty much going at it. It appears that Quad may have said some things about Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea didn't like it. But keep in mind, Quad wasn't the only person that said stuff about Sweet Tea. Heavenly was as well. Okay. And I understand Quad felt as though, production was very disrespectful to her to bring Gregory and his new wife onto her show. She did not like that at all. But I'm like, you should blame the person that you're sitting next to and you're calling your friend, which is Dr. Heavenly, because Dr. Heavenly said that she supported and she had influence on this woman coming to the show. You know how you try to say that you had something to do with Phaedra coming to the show when we all know that you didn't? Well, Heavenly actually had something to do with Miss Sweet Tea coming to the show. Okay. So I feel like if you want to be mad, girl, you really should be over there being mad at Dr. Heavenly, in my opinion. But I do want you guys to check out this snippet of Sweet Tea and Quad kind of, having some words with each other. So let's go ahead and check that out.
Tina from Oakland, California said, Quad, on Watch What Happens Live, you inferred that T buys fake designer labels, saying, quote, gets her clothes down at the mall out in the parking lot from the African man. Who has the most fake designer clothing in her closet, Dr. Heavenly?
Oh, now, Heavenly, now tell the truth, where they go down to the mall and they get the stuff out the parking lot from the man, the African man.
Damn.
Sweet Tea, okay. And Miss Quad?
I'm going to have to agree with her.
Okay.
Andy, don't look at me. I did say that because she told me she was at the place. I think it was outside of a supermarket that you were trying.
No,
because you said
that's
you
not
wanted to
true.
buy stuff and have nice things too.
That's not true.
It is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Well, it came across my desk.
Yeah, well,
It came across your desk.
It came across.
yeah, because
Okay.
you guys were talking about me.
Quad also called your style jivey.
She doesn't know me. I don't know.
Well, I
why.
I have a nice pair of eyes, 20/20 vision, and I can see what I see.
Okay, but why are you checking for me?
Well, I'm not checking for you at all.
Okay,
You were
then
checking
why
for me.
say anything
But
about me on social media?
A question was posed to me, sweetheart. I do not speak of
You do speak of me
No.
on social media. You do. You've been making fun of me and my voice. You keep on bringing up Gregory. If you
That's
moved on,
Gregory.
then you
That's
should just
my
move
relationship.
on. Okay, but why do you have to keep bringing it up?
You will never erase
You are-
what I
you
have
don't
gone
know
through
me.
with
Why
him.
are you so mad
Listen
at
to-
me?
I'm-
Finally struck a nerve. Finally struck a nerve. I gotta go.
Then why say anything about me on social media?
Break it down.
All right, so you guys just pretty much heard exactly what Quad and Sweet Tea had to say to each other, honey. Listen, when Heavenly said that Sweet Tea do be down there at the flea market or whatever, trying to get her some of the designer stuff that they got because she want nice things too. Listen, some part of me I kind of feel like Heavenly wasn't 100% lying about that. Okay, I kind of feel like Heavenly could have been telling a bit of the truth, because I do feel like Dr. G and she could be a bit of frugal. She can have the nice things that the ladies have, but since she get a little bit of the money, remember she said that since she get a little bit of the money, she can have some of the nice things that those ladies have, but they are a bit frugal. So she would rather just, kind of get a little bit of, not 100% authentic items. So, you can just never tell though when Heavenly brings stuff to the front or whatnot. So, it's possible she could have been over there and then Heavenly could have flipped the entire story, making it into whatever it is she wants it to be. All right. So when y'all hear that, you also hear Sweet Tea pretty much coming at Quad, saying Quad always speaking on her and everything. Now, a lot of people were in the comments saying whenever Quad is asked a question about Sweet Tea, she can always speak. I do agree with that because all of these ladies do. They're all a part of a show. So somebody asks you a question about them, then yeah, you can also choose not to answer as well, but hey, if they ask her about it and she wants to give an opinion, cool, but don't be mad when the person feels a way about what you had to say. All right. A lot of people in the comments were trying to say that, oh, she wants an issue with Quad so bad. She wants an issue with Quad so bad. And I'm like, do she really? I've never really seen Sweet Tea try to come at Quad in any type of fashion, but I have seen a bit of the shade thrown from Quad's way over there at Sweet Tea when it really shouldn't be no shade thrown at all, honestly, because she's with a dude that you didn't even want. A dude that you claimed, has been very harmful to you physically, mentally, all of that. So I wouldn't really give a damn who, like, if that's what congratulations, girl. You got to go through what the hell I done already went through, girl. I done graduated from that. Good luck. Okay. So I wouldn't even really be tripping. So the shade against her is, to me, a bit unwarranted, but that's just my opinion. A lot of people tried to say that, Quad ain't never really say nothing about her. All she did was talk about her fashions because she was asked a question. Okay, I completely understand that. So then I'll let you guys explain this because it was a bit unwarranted when we get to this video of Miss Quad mimicking Sweet Tea.
Sat down with Kimes. The wife sat down with Kimes and said, some of that stuff that Quad said is true. Some of that stuff, and Quad is right about the truth thing.
Well, what is she writing this one? What is she writing about? What do you think, like what?
You control, the whole thing we said, or the house we broken into, and because I didn't turn on the alarm.
That girl gonna beat your ass, Quad, and I'm gonna be right there.
All right, so y'all saw that. Now, Quad, no, she did not have to imitate that girl right there because that girl ain't even much head. Did into her. And what Quad over there mimicking is the fact that the girl was over there saying that Quad was right. Quad was right about that man. Okay, Sweet Tea was over there trying to give you your big one. All right, and even when the other ladies didn't even believe you a while ago or whenever that was, Sweet Tea was over there giving you your big one. And you gonna go over there and mock that lady like that. Girl, you ain't have to do her like that, honey. But I'm just letting y'all know so y'all can explain that however y'all want to down there in the comments. Okay, we do appreciate that. But I do want to get into some of the other comments of what people had to say regarding Quad, impersonating Sweet Tea, just this whole situation of Quad talking about Sweet Tea. So let's go ahead and get into that. Someone says, poor Letitia, imagine your husband's ex-wife and her friends investing all this time to mock you for absolutely no reason. This wasn't funny. It actually brought to light how pathetic they are. This woman has done nothing to them to deserve this. Quad really needs to grow up and move on. Someone else says, I don't like this energy because what did Sweet Tea do to deserve this? I low-key feel bad for her because she seems to be genuine. Someone else says, have Quad went back and watched what she looked like season 1? Because, baby, she wasn't it either until you had access to the money, okay? A little bit of the money, and then left the man for dead. Please, let's not forget where she started and probably would still be without Dr. G. Quiet as it's kept, honey. Comparing Quad and Sweet Tea from both their season 1 images, Sweet Tea eating Quad right up. All right. Someone else says, I like Quad, but they've been bothering this lady so bad. You didn't want your ex-husband, but you using Sweet Tea and your ex to maintain a storyline, crashed her bridal shower, teasing how she looks and talk. It's giving bitter and bothered. Ooh. Somebody else says, people keep asking Quad about her and she's allowed to respond. She came on Quad's job, not the other way around. Girl, not Sweet Tea done came on Quad's job and Quad and got kicked off her own job, girl. Yikes. She'll be back next season, I'm sure. All right. Someone else says you wanted to be talked about. That's why you came on the show. Could have been married to the man in peace, but that's not what you wanted, Sweet Tea. You wanted Quad's spot. Take it for what it is. Ooh, cute, Miss Sheree. Ooh. Someone else says Quad never wanted to be enemies with Sweet Tea. Let's keep it a bean. Sweet Tea jumped on the bandwagon with the rest of the girls when she seen them exiting Quad out the group. When did she jump on a bandwagon? If anybody jumped on a bandwagon, baby, that would have been Phaedra. And Phaedra is the person that y'all really should have dragged for jumping on any band. Because number one, I don't recall Sweet Tea ever jumping on any bandwagon. But I'm going to let y'all do y'all thing in the comments because that's just how y'all is, right? But Phaedra is the one that owed loyalty to Quad, not no damn Sweet Tea. So even if Sweet Tea would have jumped on a bandwagon, she don't know that lady like that. She didn't even get a chance on this season to even foster any type of relationship with this lady. So what are y'all talking about? If anything, that's Phaedra. That's who you talking about because you're not talking about Sweet Tea. But let's keep going. Someone else says Quad is quick to cry about being bullied, yet she's the biggest at instigating bully-like antics. It doesn't matter if Letitia came into this group with her ex. These ladies are supposed to be mature and educated enough to not engage in high school-like behavior. It's disappointing watching how they intentionally try to make her feel less than. Okay. So that's what some of the people had to say regarding Quad and this entire Sweet Tea situation. I did hear Miss Quad say to Sweet Tea, you'll never erase, what he and I have had, or something like that. She said, you'll never erase what he and I had together, or something. And I'm like, Quad, I don't think nobody cares to erase or remember what it is that y'all had but you. And I don't know, like, we don't want you to erase, but we want you to remember whatever it was that y'all had, so that you don't be running over there asking for permission to give a hug that you said did you so dog ass wrong. And then people gonna sit up here and claim, well, she's healed, she could do that because she's moved past that, she's healed. Girl, just because you healed does not mean that you have to go overboard. Okay. But anywho, girl, I said what I said, and that's all that I have to say at this time. I'm gonna let you guys continue to leave your thoughts and comments down below. I am Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like Soldier Ray. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch